Hi guys, we're back at the Dusty Acre Ranch, and we are today going to make a Puffy chili Relleno casserole. Probably 15 or 20 years ago, I was at a Dutch oven gathering, and one of the guys there made this, and I'm sorry I can't recall his name. But anyway, I begged him for the recipe, and he was willing to oblige us. So we've made that over the years a few times. Anyway, you start with some whole Hatch green chilies. Maybe it could be another brand, but I really like Hatch. And so you're going to take those and drain all the juices out of them. And what we've done ahead of time is we've prepped our cheese, which is took a pound of pepper jack and cut it into about a dozen slices. And I may have underestimated, but anyway, we've oiled down our Dutch oven, and we're just going to put a piece of cheese in each one of those chilies and just set them down inside our Dutch oven. And so we've got, don't necessarily have to split them open, but if you can get them to slide in there without doing it, that's even better. But sometimes I have difficulty with that. So here in Arizona, when it comes Hatch green chili time, people are roasting them out in front of the grocery stores, and we love to get them like that. It becomes just about every dish that we make is going to be have some green chilies in it. And so if you don't like spicy, then probably those nuts are probably the ones to avoid me. But you could use other types of cheese, but we really like the pepper jack, so that's what we're going with today. Finally starting to get my voice back a little bit. I'm pretty hoarse the last few days. Hopefully you're still sticking to your New Year's resolutions. And haven't given up on that yet.
My New Year's resolution is not to have any New Year's resolutions,
So far you're sticking with it, huh?
and I'm sticking with it. It looks like it's hard to put them in there without splitting that chili open.
Yeah, those chilies are pretty tender, so sometimes it works out great. Other times it gives you a little bit of a hassle. So I think we've got more chilies than we have cheese. We don't have a whole lot more space, so I think we'll be good. You know what? That one, a little bit big piece of cheese, so we'll just cut that in half down the middle. Make that in a little bit easier. Our friends, we went to dinner with them the other night over at Senor Taco, and Brenda expressed how she loves chili relleno, so we came up with that idea that, okay, I've got a recipe for that. Let's pull that out of the archives and put it together and see what happens. So hopefully she likes it. We'll find out here in a little bit. They're already complaining that they're hungry, so. Some big chunks of cheese there. Pepper jack's always been one of my favorites. We have another friend who does not like spicy, so ketchup is about her level of spice.
You tried the ghost pepper?
I have on some things, and so let me tell you, what some people call ghost peppers are not bad, and what other people call ghost peppers are big. But over there at Senor Taco, they've got some serrano peppers that they will light you up. So if I can get one of those, I can put it down in my taco, and a lot of times that's just about plenty. I'll still feel it. It'll hurt me a little bit, but it's tolerable. But eating it by itself, no siree, that's not going to work for me. So Michael, we've got some more chilies here, not a whole lot of space. And so I think what we'll do is we'll just split a couple of those open. Tuck them around the sides. Pretty full, I think.
It looks pretty full.
Set those off to the side. And I don't know if you're like me, but when I was a busboy as a kid, somebody had taken the lids of a can and they just shoved them into the trash can. And so when I got out and put them in the dumpster that night for part of my duties, I was pushing on the bag and it just cut through and just sliced my hand wide open. So kitchen manager, when he was bandaging up my hand, he said, don't do this. He says, put them always in the can, and that way you minimize that risk. So kind of something that I've always done since I was a kid. So now we're going to take and get our mixture ready. We're going to take, as we talked about in an earlier session about doing liquid chickens, we need 8 liquid chickens or 8 eggs. Crack those in our bowl here. Four and 3 gives us 7. See, a Dutch oven comes in for handy for a lot of things, huh?
That's it.
7. There's number 8. Okay. So there's our eggs. And I didn't leave you 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 cup of flour. And let's see, 2/3 of a cup of milk. Sorry about that, I was unprepared. And we're going to do 2/3 of a cup of milk. No, else. Whoops. Set aside. Mix it. Huh.
Again, we're back to the question of is it better to stir with a spoon or a fork or a whisk? Leave the comments down below. Let us know what you think is best.
I was taking a big whisk. Dad joke time. Okay.
Me personally, I like the whisk. I'll take the whisk.
Keep it up. I'm going to get the time spice out and say, I got too much time on my hands. Now, I've seen where people have done the same recipe, but they've used a cornbread mix and put it over the top, and that's good too. So, and if you like a little hint of sweet, you can always add probably a 1/4 cup or so of sugar into this and make it a little bit of a sweet flavor too. Or you could do like your electric beater and just put it in.
I don't want to beat it up.
Or we can get like the one like on the wagon where you have the hand crank on it.
Yes.
Scrape that off the sides. And get all those lumps out of there as best you can. We've already preheated our oven behind us to 350 degrees. And we've got some ugly weather outside. It's a cool, crisp 59 degrees, and so I just had to stay in the house and cook today. The Dutch oven doesn't care where the heat comes from. So whether it's charcoal or propane or sunlight, electric oven inside, it don't care. 350 degrees is 350 degrees. If you're using charcoal, refer to some of the other videos where we did heat control and talked about how to get a 350 degree baking oven. What do you think, Michael?
It's looking pretty good with a
Pretty good at that
spoon.
point? Yeah, not bad for a cranky old fart.
That's not bad for a spoon.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take and just drizzle that over the top. Get some more of it over here on this side.
Right around this corner on this side.
It'll get there. And just forgive me if we have some extra cheddar cheese. I'm going to sprinkle some of that across the top. If you don't like cheese, get out of here. Okay, so let's put that with our cheese. And then what I'd like to do is put a little green enchilada sauce. I'm just going to drizzle that across the top there a little bit. I guess we could have added that into the batter because you're getting the flavor, not so much an aesthetic type thing. So. The girls are already complaining that they're hungry, so I think we're pretty close. Okay. Our mess set aside. Ready to put our lid on. I like to cook with the lid on. This is something you could just throw it in the oven and cook without putting the lid on it, and it's going to do just fine. But it's nice to pull it out with the lid on there and have that surprise being able to show it to everybody. So we're going to take and get a cup holder in our hands just in case. Open that up and put her in. We're going to set for about 30 minutes, and we'll probably check it at about 25, but we'll see in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone. We've checked our Puffy Chilie Relleno Casserole, and we're actually going to about 48 minutes total, and we're ready to do our reveal. And oh, look at that!
It does look good.
Definitely puffed up. That's some of that cheese popping up through there. We might be able to cook a little bit longer, but I think we're good. So we're just going to dig in. It's almost like a sponge cake chili relleno. Okay, Brenda, you want to do our first taste?
Sure.
And I'm going to warn you, it's
Where's the fork? There's the fork. Okay. Ooh, it looks good. It smells good too.
and it's hot too.
And it's hot too. It's delicious. Really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, there we are. Our Chilie Relleno Casserole approved by the Honorable Brenda.
It's really good.
Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tell your friends about us.
You bet.
Absolutely.
See you soon.